I moved here August 18th, 1989. August 25th, I go from 18 to 21.
Wow.
There's a club used to be by Circus on the strip called Uptown. I go to Uptown that first night they had a dance contest.
Yeah.
I tell my cousin I'm gonna get in that club.
Yeah.
The late Leroy Caldwell, ex-boxer, let me in.
Yeah.
I go that night, I'm sitting down, I'm 18, Mike Tyson comes sit next to me. I take second place that night.
Yeah.
I leave the club, I can't even think about school. All I could think about is getting back to that club and winning first place. Yeah. So I fell in love really with the club before I fell in love with classes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable stuff, man. That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild stuff.
And so
man.
In Las Vegas, I can't tell you which club from 89 to 94, if there was a club in Las Vegas, I danced in.
Oh, yeah. Kelsey West was in that thing.
Yeah, I was in it.
Yeah. I love it, man. I love it. Now, you get the... All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, CDL Cigar and Golf. We are here at the beautiful El Septimo Chocolate City Cigar Lounge right now, man, owned by my guy, Mr. Johnny Yancey, man. Look, I have a special guest with me today. When you talk about people that have impacted your life, you can think of a whole lot of people that may have had some type of impact in your life. But there's always that one person that probably had a little more impact than even they know they had. I got that guy sitting right next to me right now. Pastor of Nehemiah Ministries. I don't know if I should say owner of 32nd Street Theater, but we can say
director,
that. Director
founder,
of 32nd Street Theater, and is now on his 30th anniversary of the HBCU college tour. I got the Reverend Dr. Kelsey West right here with me. What's going on, big bro?
It's an honor, brother.
Look,
I made it. I'm here.
Look.
I'm here.
You had already made it.
Yes,
we
sir.
just had to make it.
Oh, brother, it's official.
Come on now. It's official now.
Yes, sir.
Look, man. I mean, it's an honor to have you. Again, long time coming. But again, you are here, man, and I greatly appreciate you for being here, man. Big time. Look.
Mutual.
Yes,
I'm at home. I'm at home.
Yes, indeed, man. Let's get into it, man. Born and raised Pontiac, Michigan kid.
Yes.
Tell us what life was like growing up in Rock City.
Are you ready for this?
I am ready. The people are ready.
Growing up in Pontiac, so I'm born 1971.
Yes, sir.
So up until the 80s, crack.
Yes.
Everybody was living lovely. Everybody was middle class. Technically in my neighborhood, everybody worked for the plant.
Yes.
Everybody had new cars, had green lawns.
Yeah.
And then we blinked.
Yes.
And once crack hit, the game changed.
Wow.
Outside of my window, a beautiful apartment complex became a crack house. So I had crack next door. I had crack across the street.
Unbelievable.
Crack was all around me. Growing up, I really didn't think about the streets until that 80s run.
Yes.
85 to 89, I'm in high school.
Yes, sir.
So now I got to make a decision.
Yeah.
Do I work an after-school job or do I join some of my friends and really start pushing weight?
Yes, sir.
So growing up in Pontiac meant we had to grow up quick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you had to learn how to navigate. I'm not from Detroit, but I was close enough to know you got to know where you are at all times. Yes, sir.
Come on now.
Yes, sir.
As they say, what up, dog?
What up, dog? and so Cartier to my Cartier glass wearing,
man.
to my Coney Island eaters, to my Fago drinkers.
Yeah.
What up, dog?
Top 10 wearers. Yeah, man. What they know about it, man.
That's right.
Yes,
That's
indeed,
right. To
man.
my jitters. What up, dog?
Yeah. I can dig
but
it.
growing up, it was beautiful. We had, being that close to Detroit.
Yeah.
Man, I'm a hip hop fan.
Yes, sir.
So who didn't I see in concert?
Come on now.
I saw the Beastie Boys open for DMC.
Yes.
My greatest all-time concert, EPMD opened up. They passed the mic to Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. They passed the mic to Public Enemy.
No, they didn't.
Then Public Enemy gave it to Run DMC.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
all that Kobo.
Joe Lewis.
And Joe
Joe Lewis.
Kobo, they right
I
by
was
each
at
other.
Joe
They right
Lewis.
there.
I was at Joe Lewis Arena when NWA ran off the stage.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or was chased off the stage by the police.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Yeah. See, a lot of people would see you now and say, well, that's what he's always been.
Yeah.
But you got a story to tell.
Yeah.
And that's not how it's always been.
Yeah.
I mean, you explained a little bit of it.
Yeah.
You know, just now in your opener, but growing up where you grew up, the people can only imagine what life was like for you personally.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. People see me today. They see Pastor West.
Yes.
They don't understand.
Yes.
I'm delivered from
Come
being.
on.
I'm a booster.
Come on.
And so for me to go into a store and have a cash transaction, that's God. Because I was the one where to fit in, I wasn't a fighter.
Right.
I had both parents in the home, so I had to find my niche.
Yeah. Yep.
In the clubs, I could dance. But to make away from me, let's say in the streets, I was the one where you want that TV, I can get that.
Yeah.
You want that jersey, I could get that.
Wow.
And so that's who I was pre-church.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sticking with that theme, man, you being a hip hop head, a R&B head.
Yes.
For those that follow you, tell us I'll call it an obsession.
Yeah.
That you have with NE, New Edition.
New Edition.
Man. Yeah.
Watch this. Growing up in Michigan,
yes, sir.
6th and 7th grade, I had a lot of physical, external stuff going on.
Yes, sir.
So I had alopecia. My hair was falling out.
Wow.
I had eczema. I had just, my skin was giving me issues. Yeah. So the girls weren't feeling me. So watch this. At home, I'm practicing dancing.
That's right.
I see this group on Soul Train. I turned to my grandmother and I said, I can do that.
Yeah.
So it's 1983.
That's right.
I started practicing these New Edition steps. We get to 8th grade, so 6th, 7th grade, all I'm doing is New Edition steps.
Wow.
We get to 8th grade, we have an 8th grade talent show. We perform New Edition. The girls go crazy.
Yeah. That's
New Edition technically not only helped me become popular with the girls, New Edition helped save me mentally.
Wow.
Because 6th and 7th grade, I was dealing with so much. I was suicidal.
Yes, sir.
But learning their steps gave me hope.
Yeah.
That's the connection to New Edition.
Right.
Now, fast forward, growing up, the same guys I went to kindergarten with, I graduated with.
Yeah.
That's my New Edition.
That's right.
So when I'm posting pics of New Edition, that's me talking subliminally to my crew.
To your partners.
That's it.
Oh,
that's what people don't understand. It's deep. It's deeper than New Edition. I'm talking to my people.
That's it.
Yeah.
I love it, man. Look, man, CDL Cigar and Golf right here, man. Links and Legends. I'm here with the Reverend Dr. Kelsey West. Now,
yes,
look.
sir.
So you graduate high school in 1989.
That's right.
You navigate your way 3 time zones away to Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yes, sir.
What was your feeling leaving your hometown of Pontiac and starting your journey here in Vegas?
I was excited. August 18th, 1989, I arrived in Las Vegas. I was headed to the Air Force.
Yeah.
My best friend, Kevin, went and said, man, try college. My cousin was living here. Ronald said, man, I just bought a house. Yeah. Come out here. If you don't like UNLV, Nellis Air Force is here.
It's right here, yeah.
August 18th, I moved here. The Mirage is the latest and greatest.
Yes.
When I stepped foot on UNLV, I didn't have a clue what I was doing.
Yeah.
People told me to go to school. Nobody told me how to navigate, how to graduate. So I really didn't understand college.
Yeah.
Before I really get to UNLV, I moved here August 18th, 1989. August 25th, I go from 18 to 21.
Wow.
There's a club used to be by Circus on the Strip called Uptown. I go to Uptown. That first night they had a dance contest.
Yeah.
I tell my cousin I'm gonna get in that club.
Yeah.
The late Leroy Caldwell, ex-boxer, let me in.
Yeah.
I go that night, I'm sitting down, I'm 18, Mike Tyson comes sitting next to me. I take second place that night.
Yeah.
I leave the club, I can't even think about school. All I could think about is getting back to that club and winning first place. So I fell in love really with the club before I fell in love with classes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable stuff, man. That's wild.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
wild stuff.
And so
man. Yeah.
in Las Vegas, I can't tell you which club from '89 to '94. If there was a club in Las Vegas, I danced.
Oh
in
yeah,
it.
Kelsey West was in that thing.
Yeah, I was in it.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. Now you get them. School. What was your first job out of college? Fresh out of college, what did you do first?
Well, let me share this. The job that changed everything, because I flunked out. Majoring in clubology, they kicked me out of UNLV.
Yeah.
But in between flunking out and graduating, R&R advertising saved my life.
Yeah.
So I had that great internship while I was in college. My first paid job, I worked for Ultrazone laser tag.
Wow.
A man named Sam Eigen gave me my first job.
Yeah.
And I'm forever grateful.
Yeah.
Not only did he give me a job, he was an entrepreneur. So he used to travel and he used to bring neat stuff in the office. And watch this. I would say, hey man, how much that costs?
Yeah.
And he would tell me, stop worrying about what things cost.
Yeah.
Enjoy the moment.
Enjoy the moment. I love it.
We would go to restaurants. He would say, man, stop worrying about the price. Just try it. I eat calamari to this day because he told me I'm paying for it. Just try it.
Right. And I love calamari.
Oh, brother, but I didn't. Growing up in Michigan, we didn't eat calamari. But he said, try it.
Yeah.
So my first job was Ultrazone Marketing. I was their marketing director.
Wow.
That was my first real job.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Look, we're on live right now, man. CDL Cigar and Golf, Links and Legends, man. I'm here with the great Dr. Reverend Dr. Kelsey West,
Yes,
man.
sir.
So, fast forward.
Uh-huh.
What got you into ministry now? Now, you done with school.
Uh-huh.
You done had your first gig. I know it's a lot of stuff that probably is in between that.
Yeah.
But what ultimately got you into ministry?
Well, I'm going to share this. At 12, I heard it. One Sunday morning, we were getting ready for church.
Yes, sir.
And I heard it just like you and I are talking.
Yes,
you
sir.
are going to preach.
Yes, sir.
I went and told my mom, but I wasn't in a home where it was like, okay, let's take this child to the pastor. Let's pray over him. I just told her, I've heard I'm going to preach.
Yeah.
So now we fast forward. Watch this. This could have been the tour you were on. And if I'm not careful, you were on this tour. We're at Montgomery, Alabama, in front of Dexter Avenue Baptist Church.
Most likely.
The same voice I heard at 12, I heard that day.
Wow.
And that voice said, you know what I want you to do.
Wow.
So when we come off that tour, you were on that tour because my mom was on that tour.
Yep, she sure
We
was.
come off that tour,
She
I
absolutely
go to
was.
church, and as soon as the preacher says, is there one? I confess to preacher.
Yeah.
So from 12 to 25, 26, I was running from it.
Wow. Wow. Unbelievable stuff,
Yeah.
man. So you get into ministry, and actually 32nd Street Theater comes before.
It's before ministry.
Ministry.
Yeah.
So how did the idea of 32nd Street Theater even form
By default.
with you? And who are some of the people that actually helped you make that happen?
So watch this.
Yeah.
32nd Street is my Belle Biv DeVoe.
Yeah.
When I flunked out of UNLV,
Yeah.
I'm at community college, and I take business one-on-one. A fellow, I had a Caucasian professor named Professor Jackson.
Yes.
He said, you have your project for the semester is to write a business plan. I write the business plan, I submit it. He grades the paper. He says, I need to talk to you after class. I'm thinking I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all not getting ready to kick me out again.
Yeah. Right.
He says, you should do something with this.
Yeah.
I says, do what? He says, do something with this. It was 32nd Street Theater.
Wow. And did you even know at the time? Like in your head,
I
did
didn't
you
know the magnitude. I just wanted to do two things. I wanted to write plays, and I wanted to take kids to visit colleges.
Yeah.
My best friend Kevin was at Winston-Salem.
Yes. Shout out Winston-Salem State.
Watch
University,
this.
man.
Watch this. This is my story.
Yeah.
I'm spiritually saved as a child at New Bethel Baptist Church.
Yes, sir.
I'm academically saved at an HBCU, Hampton University.
Shout out Hampton, man.
Then I'm nurtured at Winston.
Yes.
So after I go see that, I wanted other people to see it.
Yeah.
Because I heard people talking about HBCUs, but I knew they hadn't experienced it.
Yeah.
So I just wanted people to see it before they made their final choice.
Yeah.
And my professor said, you need to act on this now.
Wow.
And so I can't really say I had people helping me. I just started stalking travel agencies. So at that time, it was, one of the travel agencies here, man. I would go there every day, pick up brochures, learn the lingo.
Yeah.
Then I worked for Delta Airlines.
Yes.
Delta taught me tour and travel.
Wow.
You put all that together, let's do tours.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's amazing, man, because you think that when people come up with this stuff, you know, travel groups, and in your case, man, the HBCU tour, you think it's just just tons of leg work, and it's a whole lot of people involved. And not saying that it was easy, because it's still not easy even 30 years later, right?
Right, no.
But the fact that you make it look easy, because it's your passion, it's something that you love doing, giving back to our youth here in Las Vegas, Nevada, you make it look easy, sir. I'm here to tell you.
No, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Let me share this with you.
Yeah.
Every tour is an album.
Yes.
So literally, it's me in a room. I'm in the studio. I'm in the lab. I'm trying to drop a fresh rhyme over a dope beat.
Yes.
I'm listening to, music from just different eras.
Yeah.
And that's what helps me put the tours together.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man. Wow. It's crazy, man, because you don't even think about it like that. But somebody that's been in it and that has done it as long as you have, that it becomes your baby.
Yeah.
It's your baby.
Yeah.
So you've had the time to drum up all of this stuff and make it that way. It's your album. You got 30 albums out.
30 albums.
Platinum.
Yeah. And that's, watch this. So to be sitting with you, let me say this to the people that's watching.
Yeah.
To be sitting with you, you are my lottie dottie.
Oh man.
Yeah, you are my you are the I told you recently, you are the Busta Rhymes. And literally,
wow.
Let me share this with you.
Wow.
To call you Buster was to a degree that was disrespectful. Because this is really who you are, because you are one of the founders of our program.
Yes, sir.
You are my LL. Def Jam needed LL. I needed you. And so having you on those tours.
Wow.
Yeah, because people forget.
Wow.
I wasn't that much older than you all.
Right.
So I really had to have young people that respected me enough not to wild out.
Yes.
And so you all helped me establish the label.
Wow.
So that's why I'm forever grateful.
Because, see, if we're looking at 30 years now, I was probably on your 5th and 6th tour.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
See, we went 98.
No, watch this.
Hold on. Ours was 98.
So that's my
98
third.
was the first one.
No.
So I was on the third one.
On my third tour. See, we're still babies. We're just getting started.
It at that time though, looking at it as a kid, right, man, and shout out to Lance Gross, man.
That's right.
Shout out to Alex Dixon, who just recently became CEO of
celebrating today
of
Resorts World. Man, I was crying like a baby this morning.
Come on now. I spoke to him earlier, man. Shout out to our guy, man, Alex Dixon, Lance Gross, man. And it's so many people I can name that were on that tour, man. That very first one that we went on. And if you look back on that, we were just nappy head kids from Vegas.
You're not gonna believe this. Are you ready for this?
That's what we were, man.
I just showed my son Kyle this.
Yes.
Because
Kyle was a baby.
No, Kyle wasn't even born yet.
I don't think Kyle was born.
No, see, when you went,
the
first year you went,
Kyle wasn't born.
Kyle isn't born. Kyle born 98.
So he was born later that year.
Kyle was born May of 98.
So he was born a month after
the tour. So watch this. I just showed Kyle.
Unbelievable.
I have the early tours on VHS on camcorder tapes.
On camcorder tapes.
So I'm about to get them put on DVD.
I would love to see that.
So I promise you.
Oh my God.
I have that footage of the early tours from the camcorder. Because I still have my camcorder.
Yes.
I'm old school.
Yeah.
So I have saved. I'm a historian.
Yes.
So I still have
Naturally.
I still have the camcorder. Watch this. I still have Russell Simmons gave us what brand? Fat Farm?
Yes.
I still got the Fat Farm Argyles I was rocking on that tour.
Wow.
That's vintage.
Unbelievable, man. You can't, guys, you cannot make this up,
No.
man. CDL Cigar and Golf right here. Links and Legends, man. I'm
That's
with
right.
the Reverend Dr. Kelsey West right here. Unbelievable. We finna take y'all back down memory lane for sure with this, man. Look, so celebrating 30 years.
Let me put this out there real quick.
Please.
You are my LL. Lance Gross is Big Daddy Kane.
Oh,
Alex is Rakim.
Man, come on.
That's the foundation of the tour. Can I say it that way? You heard it here first. That's the foundation of our tour. Serious.
Can I get my B-boy stance one time?
That's it. That's how I look at the three of you.
Oh my God, man. And just to see the relationships that we've cultivated. Yeah. And I mean, of course, you know, me, Lance, Alex, you know, Shavonna Finley, man. Shout out to all of those people, man. We already had relationships before that. Yeah. But to see that we are still friends now.
That's right. That's what the tour is about.
Unity, amazing.
Unity through knowledge.
Yes.
So the
That's
tour,
the thing, baby. That's the thing.
The schools, they're the props.
Yes.
The essence of the tour was bringing my people together. And so to see God use me for that, I'm forever grateful.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable stuff, man. You can't make it up, folks.
No, sir. You can't make it
anything that's being said at this table cannot be made up. No. This is real.
That's right.
Look, man, celebrating 30 years of the Black College Tour. What have you learned through each passing year that you're able to carry on into the next year? Sort of like a rinse and repeat type of deal.
I'm still needed. That's what I've learned. Moments where I thought about, it's enough. Let me do something else. I'm tired. I'm older. No, I'm still needed. Yeah. And so right now, I'm having the best of times because watch this. This is hip hop. Yeah. Kyle. Yeah. Right now, I'm Percy Miller, and I'm able to hand it off to my son. Yeah. And so I'm really watching No Limit. Amen. That's how I feel right now. That this is really No Limit, and the brand is expanding. He's going to take it to places. Wow. You know, I'm excited to see where it goes. Oh man. Yeah.
And just to see Kyle's maturation process, to see him grow, and him being so young, he probably don't even know that he has people older than him that even admire him.
Maybe not.
Probably doesn't. Probably doesn't know.
Not to the degree it is, but I do know he is humbled by the fact he has older siblings like yourself. Yes. That means the world to him. Yeah. To know, you know, in the streets per se. Yes, sir. He got people. Yeah.
No doubt about that. No doubt about that, man. No doubt about that. Look, so what projects should we be expecting from 32nd Street Theater and even Nehemiah Ministries, man, going forward?
I really want to move more into building a foundation.
Look, man, y'all know what it is, man. CDL Cigar and Golf, we out here. Smoking Bullet Cigars. Man, you see Vegas in the background, man. Allegiant Stadium. We looking down the whole strip right now, man. This is our city, man. CDL Cigar and Golf, Smoking Bullet Cigars. What more do you want? It's nothing else you can want, man. Let's get it.
We have solidified ourselves as a tour sponsor. Now I want to see us write big checks. I want us to really be able to pour into change lives. Yes. And so I watch people, I've seen people, you know, come out with the big checks. I've been at the Beacon ceremony. I've seen some checks given away. Yeah. I sit in Beacon. I'm at UNLV.
For those that don't know what Beacon is, because there's a lot of people that don't know. That's our black graduation here in Las Vegas, and I know it's spread throughout the country. I'm knowing it from being here in Vegas.
This is how I dream. Yeah, I want those graduates to stand up And I want to be able to say, and it's not just me, whoever I'm partnering with, I want us to be able to tell these young people, debt paid. That's it.
Wow.
Debt paid.
Debt paid.
And I want to see that stadium go crazy when we tell these students, first year, second year, third year, 4 years paid for.
Done.
To start, I see it's 1,000 students.
Yeah.
How much would it really cost for us to say your books are paid for?
Wow.
How much would it cost for us to say we've partnered together? We got this warehouse. Go get your luggage. We got your flat screen. We got your TV.
Got you hooked up.
What?
We got you.
And then on top of that, guess what? Go to this line. We got your airplane tickets. That's how I dream.
Some stuff cannot be made up.
No.
This is some stuff.
Yeah.
Right here, what you're witnessing right here, man. Firsthand, Links and Legends, man. CDL Cigar and Golf. I got the Reverend Dr. Kelsey West in the building with me. Now, look, you've going on some new ventures here as of late. The Takeoff Show.
Yes, sir.
It's your daily podcast, man, that you're doing right now on Facebook. What prompted you to even come up with this idea, and who helped you along the way, man?
I'm gonna share this with you. Maybe let's say 8 years ago.
Yeah.
DJ Thump had a radio station.
Shout out DJ Thump, man. Go mob, brother. Appreciate you.
Inside of our church, it was his office. So it was like, yeah, let's come together. So he helped me start the Takeoff Show 8 years ago.
Yes.
I got super busy with church, tours, community.
Yeah.
And then I went through a bout where my mental was off. So I wasn't writing like that.
Yes.
Now, man, I'm hearing from God daily. I'm writing every day. So the Takeoff Show, you ready for this? That's my therapy.
Yeah.
Because it's challenging me every day to be creative.
Yes, sir.
And so the whole purpose of the Takeoff Show is just to help people, men, women, whoever's watching. I don't know who's watching. People be hitting me from Africa.
Yeah.
But the goal of the show is just to help people start their day off right.
That's right.
That's it.
That's it.
Because for me, words of affirmation are like a fresh pair of kicks. Ain't nothing like it.
A fresh pair of Air Force Ones.
What?
Crispy.
Listen, man, listen.
Crispy whites.
Don't tell me you hip hop if you don't understand why it's hard to wear a pair of shoes 2 times.
Yeah. Can't tell me you hip hop if you don't understand that.
It doesn't mean I'm spoiled. It doesn't mean I'm not grateful. There is just nothing like putting on a fresh pair of kicks. So that's how I approach the morning. Let's put on a fresh pair of kicks.
Look, I look forward to it every single day.
Thank you, sir.
A lot of times, I'm at work, but I kind of sneak off, duck off, and I have to watch the Takeoff Show.
I appreciate that.
I have to, because it's doing what I do, on a daily basis, for work and what I've been doing for the last 20 years, it takes a toll on you mentally. It can, if you allow it. But to have that fresh start and that motivation early,
yes, sir,
can get you through what seems to be the worst days.
Yes, sir.
Or what could be a bad day.
I appreciate that.
And to hear those just and it doesn't seem to me like you even preaching. It seems like you just talking.
That's the essence of the flight.
Yes.
The preacher in me may come out.
Yeah, it does come out.
But
I never feel that way.
But the purpose of the flight is let's talk.
Let's talk.
And let's really be people's. I'm gonna give you the real essence of the, because your original question was, you took me back to Pontiac. Pontiac, growing up in the Midwest, we have 2 things that we don't really have in Vegas. Yeah. We have porches and we have basements.
That's right. No basements. Ain't really no basements in Vegas.
You kick it with your friends on the porch and in the basement. So when I'm on the flight, in my mind, that's where I'm at. Yeah. And we just chopping it up.
That's real.
That's it.
I love it. Man, you gotta love that, man. Look, CDL Cigar and Golf, man. Links and Legends right here. Again, I am with the Reverend Dr. Kelsey West right here, man. Look, words that you have for anybody that may be struggling, maybe trying to, start up a business, or maybe struggling with the idea of starting up a business, maybe struggling with their spirituality right now, what words do you have for them?
Be honest.
Yeah.
Every chapter of my life, I had to be honest.
Yeah.
Growing up in Pontiac, I had to be honest.
Yeah.
I am not a fighter.
That's right.
I love to dance. I love people.
Yeah.
My favorite hood movie is Paid in Full.
Paid in Full, man.
I'm closer to Mitch than I am to Ace. My
Buddy
best friend
Mitch,
Kevin
man.
is Ace.
Yeah.
I'm Mitch.
Yeah.
I love the people. I love the lights.
That's right.
You got to be honest.
Yeah.
Whatever it is you're trying to do in life, I don't know if you know this or not. Before I got married, before ministry, I practiced poker. At some point, somebody that's watching, you got to push all your chips in the middle.
Come on now.
If you are not willing to push your chips in the middle, do something else.
Come on.
So every day, to somebody who's watching, you got to wake up, push your chips in the middle, flip your cards on over, and you got to stand on what you got.
That's right.
And just because you have a losing hand does not mean you can't win.
No.
You just got to play this table.
Come on.
And so to those who say, well, give me something spiritual, the first 3 cards is the flop. You may have been born with a flop. Don't give up. The next card is the turn. God can turn anything around. I'm a living witness. I flunked out of UNLV. Now call me doctor. I'm going to say it again.
Come on.
The last card is the river.
Yes.
Study your Bible. God has done some miraculous things around water.
Yes, he has.
But you just have to be patient. We're 30 years in this, my brother.
Unbelievable.
30 years.
Unreal.
And so watch this.
Unreal.
I want to say this while we're live. Who knew almost 30 years ago when you went on a tour, you would now be a sponsor?
That's crazy.
Somebody.
I wasn't going to say nothing.
Oh, no, I got to say it.
I'm glad you
I got to say it.
Yeah, man.
Here we are in a position where
sir.
Now you are about to make sure somebody occupies the seat that you sat in. That's God, man. That's the river. That's waiting for the river to happen. So it doesn't matter what happened along the way. Watch this. Come on, hip hop. Started from the bottom, now we here.
This man finna make me cry on camera, man. I promise I did not want to. Look, I thought about it on the drive here. I said, this man gonna say something that's really gonna make me drop a tear. And that's it.
It's mutual.
That's it, sir.
And so to your people, to the people who are subscribing, I'm asking you personally. Before I even ask you to invest in the tours, do a sponsorship, I'm asking you right now, all 5,000 of your friends on social media, invite them to follow. Invite them to subscribe. Why? Because this is my people. And so watch this. I wish Las Vegas. Here's my wish. You ready? Here is my wish. So if I had a bunch of money right now, I would open a Piccadilly's. So we could go and have lunch one more time. Because watch this. We have helped.
You're finna tell on me now.
Listen. We have worked with over 3,000 students on the program.
Yes, man.
My mom in the early days went on the tour, and my mom fell in love with you.
Yeah, man.
And one of the things that would bless her heart was watching you eat.
Yeah.
And so watch this. From Piccadilly's to now, listen, man, I'm from Pontiac, Michigan.
Yes, sir.
I'm from a place where we told each other every day, everybody eats.
Yeah.
So watch this, man. I'm toasting the fact, almost 30 years later, we still eating together.
God.
That's it, y'all.
I told y'all in the beginning how much this man means to me. And for him to say words like that, I'm just a nappy head kid from Vegas, man. I'm from Northtown, 89030. For him to say words like that about me and to me means everything. And I appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate you.
Big time, man.
I appreciate you.
Man.
Love you.
I want you to put your socials out there, man. Give the website to the church, 32nd Street Theater. How can people donate? Give it all to them.
This is what I want you to do. First of all, I need you all to save this date, April 19th.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be in the building. We're having our 30th anniversary gala.
Yes.
Sneaker
there.
ball. It's going to be at the Suncoast, April 19th.
I got to get a fresh pair of sneakers for that.
Oh,
I got to have a fresh pair.
What?
I have to have a fresh pair.
What?
I don't even know what I want to do. Do I want to do Jordan? Do I want to do Dunks?
Don't even give it away.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know what I want to do
Are
yet.
you ready for this?
I don't know.
Watch this. Because you my LL, you may have to break out the troops. What? What? You may have to break out a fresh pair of troops.
If I get the troops, if I find a pair of troops, I will not be touched in that building. Because nobody can even talk to me if I get it.
I'm so hip hop. I want you to get the troops. I may break out the Lake Cox Sportifs.
No.
Did you hear what I said? Or the Dominique Wilkins Brooks.
Ooh.
I told you I'm hip hop. So I don't know which way I'm gonna come. Or I may give a shout out to my man Ice Cube, and I may have to bust out a pair of white Ewans.
I don't think y'all understand what's being said here.
Or watch this. I'm from Michigan.
Yeah.
I may have to bust out a pair of Hirachis. Or the black Barclays with the black socks. Don't play with me.
No.
All jokes aside, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kelsey West.
Wow.
You can find me on Facebook, Kelsey West with a C.
Yes.
Kelsey West.
Yes.
That's it. I'm Googleable.
Yes.
You can find me at Nehemiah Ministries.
Yes.
8 o'clock, 11 o'clock service.
Yes.
I'm accessible.
Yes, he is.
I'm so honored to be here today. Listen, I don't even know how. Listen, it's more about being with you than dropping my information.
Come on.
This has made my year. Thank you for this early Christmas gift.
I appreciate you,
my man.
Look, the Reverend Dr. Kelsey West right here, man. We can go on forever, but I'm sure the camera might be running out of memory right now, man. I appreciate you, brother. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, man. You've been such a friend, such a mentor to me since 1997. And we going beyond that.
That's right.
I appreciate you, brother.
Love you
Thank
for
you
life.
so much, man. Thank you so much, man. CDL Cigar and Golf right here, man. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, man. Peace and love.